When it comes to my coverage of the San Francisco 49ers, I like to keep it about football and strictly football, but there are times where it requires us to take a step out from our little world that we spend our time in talking about all of these different things, and it becomes bigger than football. And I think right now we are in one of those moments. Christian McCaffrey took to Instagram to provide a message for those in LA who are dealing with the unimaginable fires that are ripping through the city. He says, "My thoughts and prayers are with everyone affected by these devastating fires. Thank you to all the firefighters and first responders working tirelessly to protect our communities." And I wanted to share this because I know that we have so many 49er fans in LA that are based in LA that have probably been affected by this. So I just want them to know that we are thinking about them. And also on top of that, for those who are safe but want to try to help, I also want to provide some options for donation. There are even some options to help out if you care to volunteer. And so I just wanted to share those resources with you. And if you feel inclined um, to help, then great on you. But at minimum, just being able to send some good energy their way to hopefully figure that out. So if you go to this Instagram page, it is called Local E Magazine, I believe it is. It gives you a bunch of different resources for how to find information. It gives you information of shelters if you need to go somewhere because you have been affected by the fires, shelters for animals. Um, you can volunteer, like I had mentioned, and these are the resources that you can find to volunteer, or you can donate. And these are all the different situations that you could donate to try to at least do what you can. And again, like I said, at minimum, just pray for pray for the people of LA. Normally we're talking about beating LA, but again, this is one of those moments where it's bigger than football, and we got to come together to help these people. For me specifically, my sister actually lives in LA. She was actually sandwiched in between all of these fires right here. And we had to make the decision to get her out of there yesterday before things got even worse. So I would say my advice to anyone who might be in a similar area is just make sure that you are really thinking about potentially having to find an exit strategy and don't wait. If you feel that these fires can get close enough to you, get out as soon as you can, because as we've seen, traffic can pop up. Cars have been abandoned on freeways because people have had to just move on foot. So just just get out if you can. It's better to be safe than sorry, and hold out to the last second and get stuck in a really bad spot. So that would be my advice. That's how we treated it with my sister. We just said we got to get you out of there, and so thankfully she's at my parents' house, so she's good. She was able to get out, but again, it's just a trying time, for us 49er fans in the NorCal. Like, we deal with fires quite a bit. If you don't recall the 2020 season, where it was like orange in San Francisco, looked like a post-apocalyptic movie and stuff like that. So it's something that we deal with quite a bit here in California, and have had to. This is obviously by far the worst I have ever seen, and I know we have ever seen in California. So um, Again, just it's just an unfortunate time. Again, puts things into perspective. When we want to get upset about paying the quarterback, and we get upset about the 2024 season for the San Francisco 49ers. It's important to remember that, we're talking football. I know we are a passionate group. I know it's easy to um get riled up about things. But at the end of the day, man, we're talking ball. We're talking about a kid's game that's played for a king's ransom. We're talking about a game. So at some point, there are things that are more important than that. So I'm gonna try to do my best to drop some links in the description. If you can help out, fine. If you can't, fine. Just I think it's important to be cognizant of the situation that LA is dealing with. And again, if you can help, maybe share this information with anyone who is in LA, or kind of urge them to find an exit route if they are in that area. Maybe do that as well, because we don't want anyone to get stranded out there. So again, praying for everyone who's affected by this, just this unimaginable devastation. And I hope everyone's going to be okay. Hope everyone's good. And again, it's unfortunate when you lose property, your memories, very important things. But if you can get out with your life, then we can rebuild, and we can get past that. It might be easy, easier said than done, of course, but again, your well-being is number one. So um, thoughts are with all our LA 49er fans. Again, you go to I've been to multiple games at SoFi. You go to SoFi, and it's 95% 49er fans, because there are so many 49er fans rooted in LA. And yes, we're thinking about you too, Rams fans. We're thinking about you too, Oakland. Well, not Oakland. Raider fans who are rooted in LA. Again, it's bigger than football, and just want to make sure that everyone's safe, and has the resources available to make the best decisions for themselves and their families to ensure they're safe, and everything in between. But just know we're all thinking about you, and just hoping that this clears, and we can get back to talking ball, trying to provide something that can get your mind off of it. But I know right now that might be very challenging to do. So again, thoughts and prayers with everyone. It's just an unfortunate time, but just know we're all thinking about you guys, and wish you nothing but the best. Links in the description. Check them out if you can. I will also post that Instagram page, so you can. They had so many links, I won't be able to get to all of them. But if you want to go check that out, I'll post there as well. So appreciate you guys, and stay safe.